My name is Trayvon Mardell Lamb, and this is my story. I feel like everyone always pays more attention to a true story more than one's accolades. So here's the real story. For starters, my goal for this channel and my goal for my life as a human being right now is to empower all generations and as many people through my journey and my accomplishments, through all my ups and my downs. Born in Oklahoma, Tulsa, it's a very dusty city, but I was 99% raised in the hometown, Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, VA is a very unique city where there's a lot of hidden gems, really, but it really often gets lost in the cover of the story that Norfolk tells through the news, through the shootings, through just walking around. Sometimes you just get a different feeling, but really the city is very beautiful on the inside. And plus, it's the hometown of a very diverse boy who was raised in a inclining income, God-loving household with a very supporting family.
To the Jenkins family, I'm Trayvon's father, David.
I'm Teresa, his mom.
And I'm his sister, Jamila.
And
Hi,
we're here
everybody.
to present Trayvon, his experience in his life and how he grew up.
Well, we moved to Norfolk when Trayvon was about 1.5. We relocated from Tulsa, and we've been here in the Hampton Roads area ever since.
We pretty much were, family was here. We were, my wife's family was born here. My family was born here in Chesapeake, Virginia. So we decided to move here to raise our family.
Close to family. We wanted the kids to grow up around their grandparents. That was something that was important to us, that we wanted them to have that experience. So.
And now Trayvon is of age that he's on his way to college in a few days.
Yeah.
So
And we're kind of excited for him. We love him.
Bye, church right?
But might be good for him to go and get out there and experience life.
Yep, get out of here.
And I'm hoping that he can take the values that, we've instilled in him forward, that to help him move forward in life and, be, an example of a positive young man in this generation. And be a light for God, but that's very important to us as well.
and I believe he'll do very well. He's a bright young kid with a bright future, and we're very proud of him, us as a family. And we thank you so much for tuning in with us as the Jenkins family.
I'm sure we'll see you soon on the upcoming adventures of Trayvon.
Mm-hmm. See you later.
Bye.
Coming coming from the somewhat low middle class of the income sector, I'm blessed to have had the family I do have. Even though I really do miss EBT and food stamps, bro. Those were the days, man. Remember when you could come to lunch and you had to go get, man, you was the king. But anyways, even though at times me and my family, we didn't have a lot, my family has always inspired me to be more than what's around me. I hope to inspire all others that no matter what background you come from, there's always a way up. The journey may not be smooth, but it's up to you to push through the adversity. I've had many hardships, just as any human being faces on this earth. But this one's real big for me. This is the Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. In 2009, this is where I was diagnosed with a disease that strikes across America to this day, and that is type 1 diabetes. In 2009, my whole life changed in front of my eyes, going from a regular kid to having to shoot insulin into him and check his blood sugar, and new responsibilities and new forms of hardships that I had to take on at a very young age. From here on, I would say my maturity changed as far as a little bit. I went from a 9-year-old boy to a 14-year-old boy in my mind, and I love the people here at this hospital. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be standing here today. Yep. At the age of 9, I was diagnosed with a condition that is formally known as type 1 diabetes. What I thought to be a minor illness became detrimental to my self-esteem, confidence, and life at a very young age. Feelings of unworthiness sent me into a state of paralysis in terms of effort in school and my community activities. While the journey has been tough, I have definitely finally accepted that diabetes or any other life circumstance doesn't define who I am. My quote-unquote illness simply fuels my desire to empower other people to overcome their unique life challenges. For me to achieve my goals, I must face adversity head on, and I'm eager to do so. And how can I forget about my friends? Man, so many people, so many memories, so many good times. Without my friends or anybody that has been around me, I don't know where my mind would be mentally. And just a few to name off, man. You got Chris, yeah, you black, bro. Romeo, you Asian, bro. We got Sue, that's one exquisite dude. Monty, man, start wearing them battery packs. Deja, know the road. Kyrie, Cash Kai. Can't forget about my girl Sabrina. Can't forget about my girl Cheyenne, Jasmine, lots of others. So many people to name. I love you all, man. And you know, like that 2000s party we threw, boy. Ooh, like, you see the fit though, man. You see the hat. And the Jalen Rose. Oh my God, man. But just friends are something to cherish. Don't be afraid to open your mouth. Don't be afraid to be who you are. You'll always find someone. And I just gotta say I love y'all, man. This is where I went to high school at. This is Maury High School. A lot of fun memories here, a lot of bad memories, a lot of positive things. I graduated here in 2017 with honors. It was a good year. You know, high school is high school. There's not really much to be said about it. Every person that goes through it is different. But I definitely was a time where I started to discover myself a little bit more, but not fully. This is Tidewater Community College. I would say this is home of where I grew maturely in my studies and also in my personal growth. I've learned a lot about myself, being around adults and other people who are, trying to get their education and at a lower cost, of course, being at a community college. Also through STEM Club and a few other friends, I found a more liking to engineering, and I found that I loved coding. Through here, I found my love for computer science and eventually switched my major from computer engineering to computer science. Later, my grind and hustle leading me on to get a scholarship to go to Virginia Commonwealth University. All the memories, family, and friendships I have all lie in the 757, aka Hampton Roads. But now, I'm transitioning to a new era of my life where I can make new friends and hopefully good memories. It's just that time for me to take my talents and skills to a new place where I believe I can grow more into the person I want to become in this life. And this place is the 804, Richmond, Virginia.
New York City, New York City, New York City, New York City, uptown New York City where you can spot me, uptown New York City where you can spot me, uptown New York City where you can spot me, uptown New York City.
This is where I'm gonna be going to school at. This is gonna be my new home for the next 3 to 4 years. Man, I'm excited, man. As you can see, it feels like a bigger Norfolk to me. Like it's definitely love here, man. I can't wait to be able to be a part of this city and hopefully one day make an impact and do some things on the other side. social side. Yeah, it feels homey here. You know, it's a lot of good people. A lot of bad things gets a little bad rep from the politics and stuff going on here sometimes. But it's really a good city to thrive and be around. The vibe here is just definitely different. But I can't wait to grow and do more here. And this is my story. But you'll see there's more to come. B-A.
Yes, sir.
2 up, 2 down. You know what that means.